The ARX-160 is a modular assault rifle manufactured by Pietro Beretta S.p.A. developed for the Italian Armed Forces as part of the Soldato Futuro program. The ARX-160 was launched in 2008 as a commercial weapons system independent from the Soldato Futuro ensemble, complete with a companion single-shot 40mm NATO low-velocity grenade launcher, called GLX-160, which can be underslung to the rifle or used with an ad-hoc stock system as a standalone weapon. Design: the ARX-160 departs from the previously issued Beretta 70/90 weapon system on several points. The weapon is composed of upper and lower receiver, both manufactured mostly in polymer, and operates through a short-stroke piston system. Feeding is through Stanag magazines. The weapon's unique features include ambidextrous safeties, magazine catches and charging handle, the ability to change which side spent casings are ejected, a quick-change barrel which can be removed and replaced in seconds without tools, Picatinny rails, and a foldable telescopic stock. The lightweight barrel is chrome-lined and manufactured by the hammer forging process at the Beretta factory in Gardone Valtrompia, Lombardy. The standard length is 16 in, with a 12 in barrel for special operators. A 16 in heavy barrel with match-grade rifling for marksmen and a 20 in barrel are being tested. The flash hider has 5 radial cuts and 4 smaller cuts to control muzzle climb in automatic firing. Barrels of a 1/7 twist to fire NATO standard ball and tracer rounds. The non-free-floated barrel is easily removed simply by pulling on slide levers and pulling it out. Changing barrels without re-zeroing the sights results in little change in point of impact. An M7 bayonet lug is positioned on top of the barrel rather than underneath it. The ARX-160 operating system is unique in that the piston moves almost 2 in, while other systems move fractions of an inch. The piston follows the bolt carrier almost all the way rearward, resulting in low gas pressure levels and a less sudden and more constant push on the carrier group. The rifle has the ability to eject shells out of either the left or right for ambidextrous operation. The bolt has 7 lugs and an extractor on the left and right, with no ejector. The extractors are spring-loaded and which-way cases are ejected is selected by pressing one through a small hole located past the port. It is small and optimized for the tip of a bullet to fit. The ejection port is open on both sides and directs shells at a 45-degree angle from the barrel. The cocking lever is on the bolt carrier and can be positioned on either side by pulling it out, swinging it through the ejection port, and pushing it in to secure it in place. Backup iron sights are standard and made of the same polymer as the gun's receiver. The front sight post is adjustable for windage and elevation and the rear peep sight has 6 positions to fire in increments from 100 to 600 meters. The primary optical sight is the aimpoint ACIES, a domestic version of the M2 close combat optic. Night vision systems, thermal sights, and other accessories will be available through the Soldato Futuro program. Different calibers are planned by changing out the barrel, bolt, lower receiver, and magazine. In addition to 5.56 NATO, 7.62A, 39mm and 6.8mm Remington SPC configurations are planned, as well as the possibility of 5.45A, 39mm. A prototype heavy version is chambered for the 7.62A, 51mm NATO as a battle rifle. History: developed for the Italian Armed Forces as part of the Soldato Futuro program, the ARX-160 was launched in 2008 as a commercial weapon system. Foreign interest: the Beretta ARX-160 was a Phase II contender in the United States Army individual carbine competition to replace the M4 carbine. The individual carbine competition was cancelled before a winning weapon was chosen. In February 2013, the Argentinian Army received an ARX-160 rifle and GLX-160 grenade launcher for evaluation for their special forces. The Indian Army is testing the ARX-160 as a replacement for the INSAS rifle. The Finnish Defence Forces are considering the ARX-160 to replace the current service weapon RK-62. The possible order would be worth hundreds of millions, because of Finland's compulsory military service for men and hence a big need for service weapons. Users: Albania, Special Forces. Egypt, Egyptian Navy Thunderbolt, ARX 160 SF variant with grenade launcher GLX 160, and Italy, Italian Army. Delivered 30,000 in 2014, a Kazakhstan Special Forces in 7.62x39mm caliber with grenade launcher GLX 160, a Mexico, Federal Police, almost 5.687 as November 2014. Policía Metropolitana de Guadalajara. A Turkmenistan, Military of Turkmenistan. Ordered 1680 ARX 160 along with 150 GLX 160. Gallery. See also, CZ805, Robinson Armament XCR, FN SCAR LH, References. External links, Beretta Defense ARX 160 brochure, Beretta ARX 160 assault rifle, Beretta ARX 160 at berettaweb.com, patent.